Hey everyone, this is JCK, and I have the absolute pleasure to introduce you to Lance Conrad. He is the CEO of Govvi, and Govvi are a company that has fuel tabs. I don't know if you've heard of this. You know me, I'm always trying to find something that's going to help my audience in any way possible. I'm always trying to help people become more independent and sovereign, and to also sort of take back their own power, whether it be through their health, the way they live, through their own spirituality. And everybody in the world, whether you're spiritual or not, you are being affected right now by fuel prices, and it is compounded and affecting everything. And Lance has the answer to helping everyone with this. Lance, how are you? Thank you for coming.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me, JC. It's been great meeting you here online, and next time in person.
Yes, I'm going to come. Oh, you're going to come to Australia.
You're welcome. Come on over.
Okay. So Lance, tell me about this wonderful company. I mean, I only just heard about it. I was talking to Anna about it, and she was just explaining how incredible it is and how many people are just raving about it. I've just joined your Telegram group, and I wanted to share it with people so that they learn about the technology that you've got here basically in your hands. It's very simple, and also how other people can benefit from it, so they can, we can keep this going and really take back our power. Yeah.
So here's the package. Super small, super light. This is Govvi. It is our Boost fuel tablets. There's 5 tablets per package, and you use 1 tablet per tank of fuel. And it's really simple. And in fact, when you go to fill up with fuel, and it could be gas or diesel, you stick this in the tank, and people have a hard time getting it in the tank. I'll tell you a little secret. You stick it in the nozzle, and then stick the nozzle in the tank, and it'll shoot into your tank. Don't tell anyone I told you that, but it works. And it's amazing. It changes the way the fuel burns. So essentially more fuel burns per piston fire, which creates less emissions, a better performance. You actually get an octane boost. And the side effect, you have a cleaner engine, a longer engine life, and you save money because you get better gas mileage. So you get better miles per liter. I have to work on that. Miles per in the States.
Kilometers per liter.
And it's fabulous. And we can go in wherever you want, but the technology works. It's been around for a long time. It's super, super safe. And right now, everybody just wants to save money on fuel. It's like, I can't go anywhere because I have to walk there because I can't afford to drive there.
Yeah, I know.
That's where we're at.
I know quite a few people that need this. I know someone that drives 500 kilometers, which I don't know how much that is in miles, but it's a lot per week just to get to work, just to get to and from work. Okay. So it's a long drive. So this is going to make a massive savings. So, I mean, this technology you said has been around for a while. Why are they not using this everywhere so that, our food prices are not going through the roof and things like that? Why are they doing, why isn't it?
So that's a great question. So the organometallic catalyst, sounds really technical, won the Nobel Prize for chemistry in 1973. So this is Nobel Prize winning technology that we use to create our tablet.
Wow.
And it changes the way the fuel burns and the temperature at what it burns at, and it's safe, and you can ship it, and it's non-flammable, and it totally works. But here's the deal. When the price of fuel is really low, most people just don't care. Like, I don't want to go buy a tablet and stick it in my car. And it's been around. This isn't new. It's been around for decades. Now, when it gets used, but by farmers or by oil rigs or anywhere where by having a cleaner engine and longer engine life, it saves them a lot of money because they don't want to spend $2 million on a new combine for their farm. So if they can get that to last a couple extra years, they'll buy this technology, they'll put it in their equipment, the equipment lasts longer, and the side effect is it works better, it gets better fuel mileage or gas mileage. Now the price of fuel just goes through the roof, and everybody's like, please, anything to help me with fuel. The nice thing is it helps your car burn cleaner, less emissions, The car will last longer. The side effect of all that is you get to save money at the pump. And now, right now, everybody needs to save money at the pump. It's too expensive. It's the first problem with inflation is fuel hits everybody. It affects everybody.
It affects everything, and affects all the way down the line, affects food prices, affects everything, services.
Farm goods, manufactured goods, delivered goods, shipping goods. Everybody's charging a fuel tax now because they can't get you your product. It costs too much. So it affects everything.
So I'm all about changing the world and one person at a time, and I'm all about people taking back their power and finding solutions to things. And I'm also about people getting benefits as much as they can, but also spreading the word for anything like this that has a technology about it. So what's the payoff, or what's the benefit? Obviously, we're going to get a cheaper tank of fuel and things like that.
Yeah.
Let me show the website and then you can talk us through that. Just give me 1 second. Hopefully this will work. Can you see that? That's the website?
Yep, that is our website. You can go to govvi.com. Usually you need to go through somebody that has referred you. And if somebody's referred you to this website, it's just a very simple checkout process. If you scroll down a little bit, it'll show you
I'll have my
one-pack
link
purchase versus a subscription purchase. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have my link down below. I only just signed up to buy this package. I bought the family pack. These are 3 packs with 15 tabs. So you're saying that each tablet is a tank of fuel?
That's about right. 15 to 20 gallons.
Wow. Okay.
If it's like a motorcycle, you can break the tablet in half. You only have to use half. Won't hurt it to put a whole one in, but you can.
Yeah.
And if it's a really large, like diesel truck, one of my friends has a 35 gallon diesel. He puts 2 tablets in.
Right. I see. I've got a diesel, just an SUV, and it's fairly new. So this will help the performance in the car, but also for it to go longer and things like that. Or I guess, for the car to, Okay, great. So basically what I did, I bought this one and I did the subscribe monthly because I'm always going to need them because I'm going to drive. But my intention is I'm going to share this with other family. Okay. So that's what I've done. And so that's what we do. And then so if people look at this and they go, okay, well, hang on a minute, I'm spending all this money to sort of save money. How does that work? Right? So can you explain that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you a couple of real life examples. First of all, when I got the product, I didn't believe anybody. It was like January, and I just left it on my desk for a couple of months. And then, and I drove, I'm sorry, it was a Porsche GTS turbo. I'm like, I'm not putting some tablet in my Porsche and cheap fuel. You can't do that, right? So my wife got a car and it was in the next state over. So I had to fly over to Colorado, pick up her car and drive home. And I thought, well, it's not my car. Let's test it on her car, right? That's how you do it. We're guys. Yeah. So I drive home from Colorado to Utah. It's 8 hours. And I'm getting a brand new car. It's an Acura MDX. So it's like a small SUV. And I'm getting 20 to 21 miles to the gallon driving home. I don't know what that is in liters, but you'll get the math because it'll work out quickly. I get home and I throw my wife, my daughter, all of our luggage in the car, and we drive to southern Utah for a dance competition, and we drive home, which is also about 8 hours. But this time I'm like, let's try this tablet. Now, the first 2 months I didn't try the tablet because I was scared. Now the prices of fuel are starting to climb, like February, March, all of a sudden everybody's like, whoa, wait, gas is expensive. So I put the cheap gas in my wife's brand new car. I put the tablet in. We drive to southern Utah and back, and we're getting 24 to 25 miles to the gallon. That's 4 to 5 more miles to the gallon than the premium fuel, or about 20% better gas mileage. So if you do the math in gallons, it's like $1 a gallon savings right now. That math right there. Wow. That's anecdotal. It changes per car, and every car is different.
And the way you're driving and all that sort of stuff.
All those things. But you're at $2.30 a liter, and I'm trying to do the math. It might be like 50 cents a liter.
Yeah.
You're saving 50 cents a liter.
Yeah.
on something like that. That's amazing. And so then I came home, I actually bought a Ford Bronco. And so they're brand new, the convertible Ford Bronco. My neighbor has one, and he's putting premium fuel in his Ford Bronco, and he's getting 14 to 15 miles to the gallon. They don't do that well. I put cheap fuel in, and I'm getting 19 miles to the gallon. Once again, 4 to 5 miles per gallon on a brand new vehicle.
Wow.
The cool thing is it works better with older vehicles. It helps clean out the engine.
Oh, wow.
And an older vehicle will start to work better and perform better. And so it just works. And like, everybody's a skeptic until you use it. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm saving $32 a tank right now.
Wow. And so even
awesome.
with the cheap fuel, you're saying that it's because it's increasing the performance, we don't need to worry that it's not premium fuel.
Yeah.
That's correct? That's essentially
right.
what that is. Yeah. So for those of you who are in Australia, and we buy by the litre, okay.
Yeah.
So I just want you to understand that 1 litre equals 3.79 gallons. No, hang on. 3.79 litres is 1 gallon. Okay. So 3.79 litres is 1 gallon. Okay. So if we're talking about prices, we will be talking about prices in US. And at the moment, 1 gallon, what I'm paying for, okay, so what I'm paying for 1 litre, if it was a gallon, it would be $6 per gallon US.
In the US.
Right? Yes.
Which means at 10 cents, 10% savings, you're at 60 cents a gallon cheaper. 20% savings, you're at $1.20 a gallon.
Wow.
Savings. It's a ton.
That's huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's fantastic. I do have some testimonials here. I'm just going to have a look if I can grab them. Just let me see which tab it's on, and I will pull it out for you. Actually, let me show you this hilarious little video, everybody, because I was laughing my head off. So let's just see if we can show this. This is a little nobody's seen this yet in any interview.
Not really out there yet. Yeah.
No. So let's have a listen.
Well, we've sure got big gas problems.
Yup. Can you believe these big ass prices? Doesn't bother me. I got a big ass secret.
What's your big ass secret?
Every time I fill up, I add this little gas pill and I get big ass savings.
You get big ass savings just from using that little pill.
Even with that big ass truck? Even with that big ass truck. And when I help other people get big ass savings, I make big ass money. So you get big ass money, helping people get big ass savings with that little gas pill. You got a big ass tank?
Honey, do I have a big ass tank?
Oh, yep, you do. You definitely have a big ass tank.
Yeah, I do.
Look, this is what I got paid last week.
Wow, that is big ass money.
We're planning a vacation with our big ass savings and that big ass money.
We could use some big ass savings.
And some big ass money.
Oh.
That's great. I love that. Anything about asses is good.
I agree.
I think that's fantastic. And I did want to show some testimonials. So when basically what I would suggest is when you go to the website, I'm going to put the links below, everybody, is check out what package you have. I personally went for the monthly subscription because you do have a massive saving there. So I'll just quickly share again. Hopefully when I change that, if you can see that. So go to the link below. When you scroll down, you can find out a bit more about it. You've got a pack that you can choose. So subscribe and save is what they say. It is in US dollars. Obviously it'll convert as soon as you, when you're putting your payment in. And subscribe monthly. I'm assuming that you will be able to stop subscription at any time. And then you will actually, and when you sign up, you can get a link and choose to share this with other people. Is that correct? And then you can share your link with other people. Can you explain that?
Right. So yeah, the question's super easy. Is it safe? Yes, it's been around for decades. Our manufacturer that produces our product's been producing this for over 20 years, has never damaged a vehicle. Super safe. Does it work? It works. It's amazing. It's super cool. So then the question is, who do you know that wants to save money on fuel? Well, that's everybody. So that's easy. And the only thing better than saving money on fuel is actually getting paid money when other people fill up. And so if you decide you want to share and be a promoter, it's free. We don't charge you anything for that. So on the checkout, you just say, yeah, I want to be a promoter. We're creating a whole series of funny videos that you can share with your friends to get their attention. And then there'll be a follow-up video right after that. It'll actually be me. I told them to put more hair on my head, but they didn't. So it'll be me explaining how it works. So you don't have to do the education and tell people why it's safe and how it's safe and all that. And then every time somebody else decides to buy, you'll get paid. And we have people, it is already going viral in the US. We've been around just about a month. And we had people in our first week make tens of thousands of dollars in their first week. Just sharing it because everybody wants it. It's like, are you kidding me? I can save money on fuel. I want it. I'm in.
Yeah.
So,
usually what I find with a lot of these things where, you know, you have a product and then you share it, and whether you call it network marketing or MLM, usually there's a huge outlay. And what I'm seeing with what you were explaining, I mean, one tablet and all that savings, it's a massive benefit. There's not like this huge outlay, and it's going to last.
everybody wins.
Everybody wins. That's fantastic. So let's make this go viral. Let's make this go viral in Australia, in the US, in the UK. Let's just do this, okay?
I want to come hang out with you in Australia in the winter because it'll be your summer, and then we can go check out the beaches down there. But no, everybody wins. That was the purpose. Let's make it so everybody wins.
Absolutely. Now, if you do sign up, what you'll find is when you sign up and you make a subscription, there will be a Telegram group link at the bottom. You can join the Telegram group. In there. There will more than likely be videos and things if you want to understand more. And there's testimonials as well in there, isn't there? Because I've found some people sharing.
There is a Govvi Facebook group. So if you go into Facebook and you search Govvi testimonials, I think it's, I'll get the name for you really quick, but you can see testimonials of people that have just shown usually it's just very simple. I was getting 20 miles to the gallon. Now I'm getting 25 miles to the gallon.
I've got some here.
Yeah, there you go. And we'll have hundreds and hundreds of those on a Facebook group so that people feel safe and confident and they're willing to try it. I ended up putting it in my Porsche, GTS Turbo, and it ran on cheap fuel. Fantastic. Wow. So I did get converted. Once you try it, you'll be converted and you'll want to share it with people. Yeah.
If you've got friends who who run, maybe they're truck drivers. Maybe you got people who are operating. Uber drivers. Yes. My gosh. Yeah. That one we've already just shared. So, and the other thing is another good thing to do, like if you do have friends, let's say you do get the link, this is my suggestion. If you do get a link for yourself when you purchase yours, and then you want to share it with your friends or you've got a big network, start by doing this thing, right? Take a photograph of your tank before, right? And your mileage usage, and then use it and then show people legitimately what's happening with your tanks, just so you can have that testimony, we can have that real life experience, and then we can share it with other people. We need to take back our freaking power, because we do know they control fuel prices. They do. It's not like there's a shortage of fuel. We've got it. But let's just fix all of this, and we can fix your car at the same time and clean up the bloody engine as well. This is great. I love this because, a lot of us, I know
that one right there. Go back one.
Yep.
That was 13 miles to the gallon.
Wow.
Difference.
Wow.
That's massive. That's not standard, by the way, but sometimes on a vehicle that is older and has more sort of buildup and what have you, because this burns through and cleans out the engine a bit, you'll see these huge jumps.
Honestly,
it works on new vehicles, it works on old vehicles, but sometimes you'll just see massive jumps because of the way the vehicle
I think a way to do this, guys, because I'm trying to think of solutions of how to spread the news, is you could go and buy, say, a family pack or a larger pack, right? And then give it to your family members, all that drive, and let them try. Just say, just try this, just see. And then if they want to keep purchasing, then give them your link. And then that's how you spread the word, right? I think that's probably the best way to do this, because if you just give them one and let them try it and see for themselves, they will see it works, right? And Lance, you've been around and you've done these things. You've done these things with various companies. You said you've been looking for something that works and works instantly and can be shown to work, right? And this is it. This is the thing that was working, and it affects everybody.
And that would be the catalyst or the genesis of this company is, this home-based business is what I've done full-time for 15 years. And I've traveled the world and been on cool trips and raised my family and been there for all my girls growing up and all that. But I always wanted it to work for more people to succeed, more people to have a good experience, more people to have results. And here you just can't help but have a good experience. The product works and it saves you money. So at the very least, we don't charge big startup fees. There's no promoter fees. So at the very least, you're saving money every time you drive.
Yeah.
But if you decide to share it, we're going to provide 7 or 8 really funny videos to get people's attention. They'll have a follow-up video that explains how it works, and then a checkout page. You cannot tell people about a product that saves them money on fuel without them saying, I want it. Like if you bring this up in any conversation, how do I get it? When can I have it? I need it now. And I don't care if you've tried a home-based business. No, we're calling this a e-commerce subscription company with a rewards plan. But if you've tried any home-based business, I doubt you'll have had the success you'll have with this one, because everybody wants to save money on fuel, unless they drive a Tesla. And we don't even like Elon Musk, so we don't want them. But everybody else, they can do our business.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. We'll take them too.
Yeah, I'm a bit dubious about the electric cars. I just think, I don't know if that's that's any better. But
the funny thing is, we're using fossil fuels to charge the electric cars. So it's like, and then we have the disposal of these batteries. It's a different problem. But
I just think this is fantastic. Is there anything else you want to add, or you want to explain to people? I mean, it's just self-explanatory.
Super simple. Keep it simple. It works. It's safe. Put it in your car. Tell everybody about it, and they're going to want it too.
Look, guys, I got up really early to do this because and it was just like yesterday, like last night before I went to bed. I saw it and it was telling me about it. I was like, okay, Rain, let me talk to him in the morning. And so this is why I'm doing it, because I know we need it now. We need to fix this now. And I am the people I know who are struggling and living paycheck to paycheck, and they're now paying $100 more a week for fuel. This is gonna change your life in many, many ways. Okay. Some people are they're not able to get places because of the fuel prices. They're not doing what they want to do. They're not able to go to work. They're not able to go to study and things like that because of the fuel prices. So spread this. Gift it to someone. If someone can't afford it, gift it to someone. There's enough there in these little packs if you do a subscription where you can share it with your family members. Okay, so I would do that if I were you, and then share it with other people and see what happens, and then you'll have it being paid for itself. So there you go.
Let me throw this out, and then we'll end here. But we created a rewards platform, a rewards program. Mm-hmm. If you think about this, do you know 20 people that want to save money on fuel? The answer is yes. If you sent out, 100 texts, 200 texts with this funny video, you'd get some response and some interest. People are like, what is that? How does that work? Tell me about it. If you can get 20 people that want to save money on fuel, we'll pay you an extra $500 a month. Now they have to be structured correctly, and there's a couple things to that. I'm just telling you, if 20 people were structured right in our rewards plan, you'd make $500 a month extra. That would pay for your fuel. So not only are you saving money on fuel, but by sharing that message with your friends, we'll pay for it. We'll give you rewards that will pay for hopefully pay for the cost of your fuel every month.
And so, and that's great. So any further information, I'm very sure you're going to have it in the Facebook group and the Telegram group. And,
yes.
And that's where you make all the connections and find out more. Thank you so much, Lance. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on. I'm excited. I'm waiting for it to come to my house so I can use this now.
Let's
This is
go.
great. Yeah, I can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you all for being and listening. Thank you, JC, for reaching out, and we'll talk more, I'm sure. Let's do
No
it again.
worries. Yeah. Links are below. Use that link, get on it, and get some fuel price savings. All right. I'll see you later.